Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Well, at least they got a point. If you joined Toff and I for the Rig 72 live stream, thank you for joining us. We were all hoping for a much better outcome tonight, but unfortunately, the Edmonton Oilers fall 3-2 in overtime to the Winnipeg Jets. So, like I said, they at least pick up a point. When you're 1-3, getting at least a point is huge, but obviously the Oilers wanted both of those points tonight. They had a 2-0 lead in this hockey game. I felt the Oilers controlled the first 10 minutes of this hockey game, looked really good. Like they said, they got the two early goals, but from about the halfway point of the first period till it was 3-2 in overtime, I think the Winnipeg Jets had the far better chances, outshot the Oilers, outworked the Oilers once again. Same narrative right from game one of this season. And at the end of the night, the Jets walk away with the 3-2 overtime victory. The obviously very, very concerning thing towards the end of the game, Connor McDavid appears to be hurt. I haven't got an official report yet on what exactly the possible injury is, but we know Connor's had a few collisions. He collided with Evander Kane in Philadelphia, a few hits tonight as well. He did not play any of overtime. Came out on the ice, tried to skate off whatever he had, but the Oilers couldn't use him at all in overtime. He did remain on the bench for overtime, so I don't know how positive or negative you look at that, but maybe he could have gone straight to the dressing room. Whether this is something that's going to be short-term, long-term would just be a total guess at this point. So it just kind of adds to the frustration. Rain coming in saying it's probably going to be a hip problem. Like I said, I haven't seen an official report on it yet. So if I were to say anything, I think in the stream someone mentioned possibly a knee. But again, that's just a guess. I don't know if that's anything confirmed. I don't think we've seen Jay Woodcroft's press conference yet tonight, so hopefully Jay has some kind of update on that. But very concerning with Connor McDavid, and like I said, just adds to the current problems that the Oilers are having coming right out of the gate here. We're 5 games in now. The Oilers are 1-3-1. Basically, the only positive you can take away from them tonight is that they got the point. Vander Kane made some troubling comments in the second intermission. He was downgraded in the lineup tonight, playing with Ryan McLeod and Nuge, I believe, on the third line. But Jay Woodcroft had the blender out again, so we saw quite a few different combinations. But obviously the big thing was that Evander Kane's ice time was cut. He did not like that too much at all and voiced his displeasure in his second intermission interview. But Evander Kane has struggled to start this year, but there haven't been many Oilers that have been going through the first 5 games. So I wasn't entirely shocked to see Evander Kane take a bit of a hit in the lineup. So we'll see if we get some more from him and hopefully some kind of response. Cool Cash mentioning there, and I saw a few other comments there about the Heritage Classic next weekend. That is definitely a must-win nationally televised game like tonight, but the big outdoor game, big anniversary of the first game in Edmonton, the Oilers have to show up for that one against the Calgary Flames. Hopefully Connor isn't going to miss that one. But yeah, cool Cash, if the Oilers lose that one to the Flames, it will not be a pretty sight in Edmonton. Simon asking my marks out of 10 for the Oilers tonight. I'd be pretty generous to give them a 5, probably like a 4 out of 10. Like I said, they had moments here and there. They lost 3-2 in overtime, so it wasn't like a total blowout or anything, but this was a game. Sorry, my cat coming in here. I don't know if you guys can hear him meowing in the background, but he's happy anyway. But yeah, not a great game for the Oilers again, but Cool Cash mentioning, I guess, the Draisaitl interview was pretty good. I'll have to catch that one after this stream. But yeah, guys, the big news tonight, Connor McDavid possibly hurt, Evander Kane upset, and yeah, I imagine Cool Cash, Leon Draisaitl's frustration boiling over. You're going to see a lot of boiling over from the team I've mentioned it in pretty much all the losing Fanatic rundowns so far this year. The Oilers came into training camp 2 weeks early. They had all the big talk. They were going to have a strong start to the season, and we've seen pretty much the complete opposite. The one game the Oilers did win this year, 6-1, that was a night where they gave up 41 shots, and Jack Campbell really bailed them out. They caught UC Saros on a bit of an off night, I think. So we definitely have continued to fail to see the best from this team so far. Schedule's not getting much easier. They're playing Minnesota on Tuesday, the New York Rangers on Thursday, and then, of course, we got the Heritage Classic next Sunday at Commonwealth Stadium. The next 2 games coming up, I'm not going to sure how much coverage I'm going to have for you guys. I'm leaving on Monday for a trip with my wife, and we'll be down in the States. I can't say if I'm even going to be able to see the Oilers games, so I'll pop up with some kind of coverage anyway, talking about them anyway, if I only end up seeing the highlights. So might not be as much coverage here on the channel this upcoming week, but I'll try and get some content up for you guys. But come next Sunday, Toff, who was on the Rig 72 live stream with me tonight, Tyson and Brandon, we will all be at Commonwealth Stadium bringing you guys probably 2 or 3 videos at least from Commonwealth Stadium next Sunday. So hopefully that's a great day with big win and basically a complete reversal of what happened today. So yeah, there's not too much to break down tonight, guys. The Oilers had a 2-0 lead. They let it slip away. Like I said, they pretty much controlled the first 10 minutes. The Jets slowly fought their way back. Obviously, the big turning point in the second period, the Oilers are on the power play. Stuart Skinner goes out to play the puck, loses the puck. It ends up in the Oilers' net. Game tied 2-2, and the Oilers basically fall from there. So I think that's all I got to say on this one. We just talked about it for 3 hours on the Rig 72 live stream, so not too much more to add there. But, 1-3-1, guys. It's unacceptable. Hopefully Connor McDavid's okay, and the Oilers headed back out on the road here. Hopefully can find a way. Well, no, sorry. I think Minnesota's away, but anyway. I'm all mixed up for this week. But anyway, it's Minnesota Tuesday, Rangers on Thursday. I know the Rangers game, they're at home for that one, so we'll see what happens here, guys. But, it's a frustrating start to the season, but don't want to dwell on it too much more tonight. And I will get whatever content I can for you guys up for this week. Thank you, Cool Cash and Chase and all the other guys there wishing me a good trip. Appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on the game overall in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Take care, guys. See you soon.